Hello everyone, this is Gentle Ben playing Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 7 now, and if you remember from last time, Valentina is now in orbit. She is my only pilot, and I don't want to risk trying to send her to the moon by eyeballing trajectories. So, in order to do anything about that, I need to upgrade some of my buildings around the Space Center. But in order to upgrade my buildings, I need a bit more money. So I've come in here. I have a new pilot, Letsia or something. Maybe if anyone knows a good pronunciation for that, let me know. She's going to go up, be our replacement pilot, and she is going to fly some missions. Some of them will be done by her, some of them will be done by probes, and we'll try and earn us a bit more money. So I'm going to speed through the build and talk through the flight. I shall see you all in a minute. So this is a probe craft that I'm putting up to test a decoupler here. The mission is test the stack separator on a suborbital trajectory at altitude 90 to 100,000 meters. So we'll launch this straight up and see where we get to. So I have toned the rocket a long way down. I tried this a few times in practice and they got very explodey. Now, I don't know much about rockets, but I know exploding's bad. So we're going to fly this up. If we can get to 90,000 to 100,000 kilometers, that would be excellent, although I suspect we won't because we are pitching over. I think I need a bit more thrust to keep me going in a straight line. But let's see what altitude we can get to using this setup. If nothing, it will be a good trial. Really pitching over a bit too far now here. Let's see. Maybe another, what's that? 10, 20 seconds. Ooh, hello. Oh, wonderful. And wonderful. Great. I don't care. So here we go, about to flame out. And ballistic trajectory now. So I have no way of controlling this rocket once it sets off. No reaction wheels in the probe body, and these are non-steerable winglets. So we are not going to make it out of the atmosphere. We will not go to space today. So we've got, that was 70,000 kilometers. Probably a little bit less than that. So all I'll do is, you know what, I'm not actually going to watch this coming down. It's just going to let itself go. There we go, coming back down, 70,000 kilometers, or 68,000. So I think we need more power. Space Center. No, okay, we're going to watch it coming down because I don't want to risk unsaving it. I don't want to risk reverting this flight. So here we go. Almost out of electricity. And pop. There we go. That was a failure. Right, wonderful. Although I shouldn't say failure, it was a learning experience. So, I'm just going to take the same body again. These are really cheap rockets to fire up. I say really cheap. They're cheap enough. They're cheap enough. I wonder if I can make this cheaper. Yes, I will make this cheaper. By doing this. There we go. Cheaper rockets. And I will give it more power and more fuel. So 1 minute 20-second burn. We've got to get up to 100,000 meters, 100 kilometers, and not explode in the process. So here we go. Bit more thrust this time. Not enough to make much difference. We're pitching over again a little bit. Pitching over left again. But yeah, let's see. Not that we have many other options. Of course we'll see. So let's see where we are for fuel. Now, of course, I need to use the decoupler, so I need to make sure my electric charge is still there by the time we get out of the atmosphere. Because if we're not, then that's not good. Clearly. This is looking good so far. No explosions. Although we are heating up now. Come on, don't explode. Don't explode. Don't explode. Perfect. Let's see what altitude is. Oh, loads of altitude. So we are definitely going to get out of the atmosphere. Now I just need to time this right so that I push the button stage at this altitude. Yes. Perform the action through normal staging. Space. Spacey, spacey, space. Kevin. The final frontier. I just ramble, by the way. This is rambling. So we're at altitude and stage. Contract complete. Go. Can I get rid of that? Yes, I can. So I will run time forward, expecting about 150, 160. Yeah, we'll see where this comes down. We might as well. We're up here, we're going down. Let's see what happens. Just enjoy the view as the planet turns slowly beneath us. It really does look pretty. I like it. I really do. So calm, so serene, so relaxing. Now so into the atmosphere, and so gonna die. Space is nice. I like it. Anyway, there's the debris. Let's have a look at that. Or let's not have a look at that. So, big secret, I don't really know what I'm doing here. But this is not going to make it back down, I think. Prediction, this burns up in the atmosphere. clearly, I do not know what's going on. But I have no electric charge. I have no parachutes. And I have no lights. So we are just going to be a small black speck against other small black specks, plunging towards a large black flat speck. Aha. This actually falls quite slowly. That's really impressive. If these weren't so cheap, I might attach parachutes to them. But that would be an awfully big waste of a parachute. So, yes, we crashed. Woo! Back to the Space Center. And that was a good moneymaker. I'm going to have a quick look in here and let's see what else we can get. So, testing stuff while orbiting just does not feel like a good idea. I had enough difficulty getting Valentina up there. I don't really want to try and put another Kerbal into orbit and potentially mess everything up. This is nice. This is a 16,000. Should be quite easy. 10,000. Take a crew report. That might not be too bad. 11,000. Recover science from space around Kerbin. Easy. Easy peasy, that one. Test a heat shield. Nah, heat shields are dangerous because you need to go to dangerous places. I don't like danger, not just now. And that doesn't seem particularly cost effective. Let's have a quick look. Area WK8X. And let's have a look at Lanlow's Gap. And then we'll see what we want to do. So we are here. Okay, that is very close to the Space Center, and that is not too far away. Lanlow's Gap seems to be just on the surface, so I could almost just rover over to that. Rover over. But we also have this. To perform the test, activate the part through staging sequence. So I'll need something to get me up there and then fire this engine. Let's see what I have available. Engine-wise, atmospheric engines, I have the Juno basic engine, so I could use 2 of those to get me up to altitude and then use the Weasley when I'm up there. I think I'm going to do that. I think that sounds like a plan. This is low altitude flights. I'll try out my plane flying skills, which means we can bring almost everything back that we put into the atmosphere. But I'm afraid this episode is lasting quite a long time, so you'll have to wait and see what my flying skills are like in the next video. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a comment or a like and let me know what you enjoy and what you don't. Thanks very much. This has been Gentle Ben. Goodbye.